Good evening to Soul Center in Spokane, 6 p.m. meeting of Recovery Dharma and online. I am John, and I get to lead the meditation tonight and do a little bit of the Dharma talk, recovery talk. We've been doing the Eightfold Path. I can say today I got to practice the Eightfold Path and recognize the two of the fruits of the Eightfold Path. Now, sometimes the Eightfold Path is referred to as the Tenfold Path. It is a real thing. Look it up. And the last two things are the flowers of the Eightfold Path. It's a natural result of practicing the Eightfold Path. And that is right knowledge, samasati, and right liberation, sama samadhi. To me, right knowledge means I am free from ignorance. And right liberation means, I say this lightly, I don't take myself seriously. I allow myself to let go of all my attachments and fears over time. And how that looks, it'd be wonderful for me if it just looked like, whew, right away I have no fear, no attachments. I can wear some really nice robes and go sitting downtown and do stuff. But I'm a lay practitioner, and that's what I want to stay. To me, it means, well, today I have disappointing news as far as my job search goes. And I've recognized two things that were arising from my seed consciousness. Seed consciousness meaning all the things I've fed my consciousness, things can pop out of that, right? So I was seeing bitterness and anger there. And I could recognize that wasn't real. I needed to feel those feelings as they arose, but they never became very intense. They stayed very low and were easy to just let go of. And to let go, to release my emotions, means that I recognize them, I see where they're coming from, I acknowledge them, and then I release them. It is not pushing them down. When I push them down, they just go into my seed consciousness. They just get trapped up in my unconscious mind, and then I act them out in all sorts of ways. Instead, I let them go. And it takes a little bit of work. But for me, where I'm at now, it would be unrealistic of me to think these things would not arise in me when I had that disappointment, that level of disappointment. The other thing that began to arise in me was self-deprecation. I began to believe that there were things wrong with me, some of which have truth, some of which are pure delusion. And for me, it's necessary for me to feel those emotions, to process those emotions, to acknowledge those emotions and release those emotions. And the self-deprecation ones still come out of my seed consciousness. The anger's my go-to, right? It makes me feel good. I feel self-righteous. The self-deprecation ones have been a little stronger with this one. So I'll see what there is for them to teach me but I'll also know it's not a place that I want to reside in. It's not a place where I want to live. So I'll release them. And all of these go back to the Eightfold Path and to the Four Noble Truths. Right knowledge and right liberation is a natural byproduct of practicing mindfulness, compassion, the Eightfold Path. Right knowledge means I recognize the results of suffering. What happens if I indulge and feed these fires, these passions? Right knowledge means that I know the results of following the Noble Eightfold Path, of being mindful and compassionate towards myself and towards everyone around me. There really is no separation. This brings me to right liberation. Even though I was having these feelings Friday, Saturday, Sunday, when they arose, I could acknowledge them and release them and process them. That's the liberation for me. The image that comes to my mind when I think of attachment and fear or revulsion, if you prefer, and ignorance is flypaper. I see the flypaper hanging from the ceiling down in a roll, a twisting roll. And I see the flies that got stuck on it. And for me, the things that can make me stuck to that flypaper, the passions that can make me stuck to that flypaper. When I speak of passions, I don't mean good passions. I mean passions which cause me destruction. I think of addiction. I think of needing. I need air, water, food, but there are many things I think that I need, that greed I have that I don't necessarily need, and that do not produce happiness in and of themselves, right? I remember when I bought my new car, I was happy for a whole 2 days maybe about the new car. After that, it was just a car. To let go of that needing. And I think of addiction. Addiction, I think addicts really understand samsara. They really understand craving. They could really see the image of a flypaper as being something that's absolutely true. Oftentimes it feels like we can't get off. And then it requires that we practice the Eightfold Path and come to the place of right knowledge and right liberation. Before I go into chanting and meditating, I meditated for a while in maybe 2000 to 2000 and probably 6, 7. On top of doing my Zen practice, I did a lot of yoga. I got to know a yogi named Radha Krishnananda, and she taught me a lot. And I learned in there, one of the things I remembered, I had to look it up to make sure I was right though, was that yoga means to be yoked, to unite, to be bonded. And whether that's to ultimate reality or some creator, it means to be yoked. And in Buddhism, a lot of the talk is being unyoked. I think at a level we can't understand, the being yoked of Hinduism and the being unyoked of Buddhism is the same thing. An important thing for me to know about right knowledge, it is not something that can be explained. It is only something that can be experienced. Right liberation, not something that can be explained, only something that can be experienced. So I shared some words as best I could. Some things, some knowledge and some freedom does not lend itself to words. It only lends itself to being. The chant I think I would like for us to do, and you can follow along if you like or not, it's up to you, is Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. 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 Om Gurudev Namo. Spend a few moments enjoying the silence, being with ourselves, and being with the Sangha, and being with everything just as it is now. Everything that isn't now is just made up. Dedication of merit. May all places be held sacred. May all beings be cherished. May all injustices of oppression, devaluation, and theft be fully righted, remedied, and healed. May all who are captured by hatred be freed to the love that is our birthright. May all who are bound by fear discover the safety of understanding. May all who are weighed down by grief be given over to the joy of being. May all who are lost in delusion find a home on the path of wisdom. May all wounds to forest, rivers, deserts, oceans, all wounds to Mother Earth be lovingly restored to bountiful health. May all beings everywhere delight in whale song, bird song, and blue sky. May all beings abide in peace and well-being, awaken and be free. Namaste.